Fresh juicy memes. Every day 7 PM British time. Breed please. No pregnant. I will buck you. Only breed. 7 stages of Big D. Shock or awe. Confusion. Evidence gathering. Bargaining. Anxiety. Resolve. Acceptance. Old man yells at Gen Z using R instead of A. US healthcare system. When people can't afford healthcare, I diagnose you with death. Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Me, working for 60 years, just to retire in poverty and a destroyed climate. Well frig. Thinking about my stories and their plots, characters, etc. Actually sitting down and writing. The physics teacher, when the student asks about air resistance, we don't do that here. IQ doesn't matter. I scored a 130 on an IQ test, and I'm dumb as sh. Why do you want us to go to Germany so bad? Me, I heard it's a beautiful country. Me in my head. Anime then. Anime now. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. Me, buying the game. Also me a few days later, when the game goes on discount. Do no freaking way. Doctors, don't worry, the X-ray won't harm you. Also doctors. When the mountains call a legend home, he nods one last time. R.I.P. Robert Redford. Microsoft engineers while creating any of their products. I'm going to make this way harder than it needs to be. He refused to let a robot control his food. What if, finally, we're home? Hope the monkeys didn't touch anything. Is there anything else I can help you with? Well, you've not really helped me in the first place. Me making fun of Gen Z for discovering Metallica through Stranger Things, knowing damn well my millennial A discovered them through Guitar Hero. Please satanize your hands here. Me when I try to comfort someone. When you're at your job that required a college degree and you're sitting there for 20 minutes trying to remember if M comes before N in the alphabet. LMFAOOOOOO, you'll remember Bra said he could finally touch his toes and did this bullsh. The YouTuber asks for ideas in the comments. The video is 6 years old. Minor inconvenience happens. Me. Birth is a curse and existence is a prison. Girls in 6th grade. OMG Tyler is so hot. Tyler. When you're American, broke and sick, and someone tries to call you an ambulance. Bet you've never seen this post before. My parents when I don't do DRAS, disrespect them, or fail any classes, but still disappoint them. You watch too many stupid Japanese mangas. If the United Kingdom is so great, then why is it responsible for so many Independence Days? My face when I see a funny meme. My face when I think about that same meme the next day in school. Me trying to get that last piece of lip skin off. Do you have any enemies? Yeah, the passage of time. Hey, can I uninstall Edge? No, your system will break. I'm going to uninstall the bootloader. Go ahead lol. When your friend who always wears a hat takes it off. Mr. Clean understands that your family is long dead and is here to help. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, moduling, how high their devs were when making 1.20. When I Google toxic behavior and it describes me instead of him. I got something to tell you, but not now, later, me all day. How my mind actually works. How I wish my mind worked. They don't know, I actually just want to sleep. When your friend takes their glasses off. The blades of my ceiling fan, watching me change the bed sheets. When you call in sick, then see your boss drive by while you at the liquor store. When your girlfriend is going to give you your birthday present, I hope it's a PlayStation 4. Me, I'm not supposed to tell anyone. Also me. No, don't release iOS 26. You're so sexy, aha. I'm going to sleep early tonight. Me 4 hours later. Me switching personalities with different friend groups. Look closely. Please help me. I'm locked up in a very creepy room and they'll try to kill me, so please help. Does my friend need help? POV. You are official, perhaps a Barry. Got any fatherly advice for me? Yeah. If she has AirPods in at a funeral, run. You're dating a red flag with Spotify Premium. Retail workers once Mariah Carey starts singing. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Don't. When you have to enter your email address and password with a remote control. When the vacuum turns on. Burglars breaking into my house at 2 AM. Me going to get shredded cheese. Sorry guys, my mum said no to World War, maybe next time. Me watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Me lifts up the grog, the grub worm underneath it. Imagine we arguing, and I throw cockroach on you. When I ask her out, and she actually says yes, confused screaming. Blame it all on my roots, I showed up in Curates. Fish tank? Are they in war with somebody? What to do if I have theories? I contacted a college and they ignored me. When you're playing the game that your friends have been playing for a long while, and they act as your personal bodyguards throughout the game, until you're able to reach their level. There is a labor shortage. Apply for job, not hiring. When someone walks in on me while I'm arguing with myself in 2 different accents. I was born in 200. Cowboy. Cow. That's a freaking horse. Thank you for changing my life. I am literally you. I know. Thanks for never giving up. Do twins ever realize that one of them was unplanned? I'm home alone and I'm scared. You're not alone. When you go to the fridge real thirsty and realize you drank the last soda can already. Unhated insects annual meeting. Me deleting Feel It from my playlists. Yeah, so I went to visit my friend. Bidet users. Bro, get a bidet. It's life changing. ChatGPT when I ask the dumbest thing ever typed by human hands. Good question. Level 20 in Disgaea. Level 20 in Pokemon. Level 20 in Final Fantasy. Level 20 in Dungeons and Dragons. Getting a nosebleed in real life. It'll pass. Getting a nosebleed in fiction. Okay, get in. Apple after making a thin phone and adding battery pack to make it thick again. Genius bar. Adding value for customers. Something AI. Corporate product management. Progression of the thin phone. Gears of War characters are so unrealistic, it's comedic. Nobody looks like that. Gears of War character designer. Remember, my sons, we must remain in the shadows, hidden from the humans. Turtles. Some say the biggest villain is Darth Vader, others say Thanos, but deep down we all know. When you hit the piñata really hard and you hear a kid cry. Evacuation plan. Run. Anyone else hear that beat drop in their head, or just me? Games that let you use the sprint button to go faster up ladders. Imagine being in a room with everyone that ever had a crush on you. Me. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching today's episode of Juicy Memes. Tune in tomorrow at 4 PM and 7 PM for your daily dose of memes. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also be sure to check out my Instagram page and Discord server. The links are in the description. Thank you for watching.